This is the last video in the beginner series of looking at each SketchUp tool. And we're going to have a look at the rotate tool. On the left-hand side in the toolbar, it's these two arrows that are kind of circling each other with the keyboard shortcut of Q. Now, the tool will behave differently whether you're using a grouped object, like the one on the left, or an ungrouped object here on the right. You can also see that when I point to a surface, it immediately becomes highlighted. So that's an indicator that potentially just the highlighted portion is going to be affected. Well, let's see what that looks like. Now, the way the tool works is you find a spot on the surface that you want to rotate, do one single click to place it down. Then move your mouse to kind of form a handle that you might grab to provide leverage. In this case, I'm going to follow the green axis because I want to rotate based on the Z axis. Okay, so stretch out a little bit so you have those dotted lines. Left click to place it down, so you've locked into place the kind of like a fulcrum around which you are going to rotate. Now when you move your mouse, you can see that I really am just moving the surface, and SketchUp is trying to redraw all the lines and remap all the surfaces based on what I'm doing with this top surface. Okay, it's a mess. That is not what I want. But I haven't committed yet. I haven't confirmed that this is what I want by left clicking. So I can press escape to get out of this. So just go escape. All right. So let's now have a look at what it does on an object that is grouped. All right, I very quickly just edited this group so I could show you. I put some colors on here just to help kind of demonstrate the point here. So back to the protractor, the rotate tool. Now, when I point to a surface, because this is a group, it gives me a number of suggested rotation handles or anchor points, if you like. This one here is the top middle surface, so the middle of the red surface. So if I do that, one click down to place it, stretch out along the green axis, one click down to confirm that. Now I can rotate and the red surface stays flat and everything else follows. Beautiful. All right, so that's one way to do it. Let me press escape to get out of that. If I choose, say, this handle, which happens to be kind of on the side here, and I click down to place the protractor, pull it out to grab this kind of handle. So left click, oh sorry. One more click to confirm that I now want to do the action. And now I move my handle. I can rotate it on a different axis. All right, so I could left click now, and I've kind of turned my rectangle on an 45 degrees, whatever that was. So that's because I used this side handle. Let's undo that. Let's use this front handle here. So one click to place the protractor down, stretch it out, one click to confirm that stretch, and now move the mouse to choose the angle. This time I want you to notice the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. If you want it to be really accurate, you can actually just type in the number, okay? I haven't committed yet. I haven't done the third click. So whilst it's in this stage, I can just type in 90 on the keyboard, hit enter, and it will automatically flip to a 90-degree rotation. All right, so you can either do it freehand or you can type in the number. Alrighty, well hopefully that's useful. You've seen how the rotation tool works. You will use this in any model that's moderately sophisticated to create something that's interesting to look at.